Here we are, Lake Athens, in Athens, Texas. Got 6 hours to ride around and look at this lake. Fish on a new lake, places never been there before. It's a small lake. But I'm just looking for the obvious seasonal patterns. So right now this water temp is 64.3 in the main lake. So it should be a little warm in the back of the creeks and stuff. So that right there lets me know the fish should be shallow. It could be super shallow spawning. So I'm gonna look for shallow flats, backs and pockets, that type of stuff. That seems a big deal. So I'm looking for shallow stuff. I'm looking for points and stuff outside of shallow stuff. I'm looking for fish spawn, or they get ready to spawn in stages, so they don't go from middle of the lake to the bank. They'll hang out, you know, they set up on this point to the dock to the bank. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. I'm trying to find out what kind of cover they on. You know, shallow grass over there, you got docks, you got bulkheads. Just trying to piece the puzzle. Water temperature and seasonal patterns give you a good place to start. Small. Let me tell you what happened. This little small fish was just caught on a drop shot. But what happened was fishing down this bank, got a flat, some scattered patch stems, throwing a big spanky, a net bait, swim bait, a big spanky, throwing it, making a long cast. Fish came up and hit it, rolled on it, didn't get it. Picked up a drop shot with the salt lick on it, threw it over there, shook it a couple times, he bit. So the whole point of the story is when you're dealing with spawning fish or pre-spawn fish like we got here, or even shallow fish, any kind of shallow fish, if you can get him to come up and show himself and then go back with a comeback bait, it works out sometimes. That's a good one. That's that frog that you like. I'm Cliff Crochet and I love telling stories and talking fishing. And here's a story about just getting started in fishing and how to learn and how to approach fishing, how to get into it and how to start and what to start with. So so here are the baits that what I call foundation baits. You can throw them anywhere, catch fish, learn how to fish, learn how fish set up. These are easy baits that will put fish in a boat. This is a 1/4 ounce Rattle Trap, my favorite color, Tequila Sunrise. That's tied to a KastKing Spirale 7'4" composite rod. And I'm throwing it on a 15-pound fluorocarbon line with a KastKing Bassinator Elite reel. On any of these baits, excluding the frog, so on the Rattle Trap, the Texas rig, and the spinnerbait, anywhere from 12 to 15, 17-pound line is will get you done. On the Texas rig, this is a 1/4 ounce weight. Throwing that on, I'm throwing it on a 25-pound line, but I'm fishing big fish, tournament type scenario. Anything from 15 to 17 to 20 will get you good on the Texas rig. When it comes to baits, you know, like a salt lick style bait, or a crowworm, or a lizard, any type of plastic bait will get it done. And don't worry about colors. Colors, just keep it simple. Green, pumpkin, black, and blue. Real basic colors. Spinnerbait, I'm throwing this on that's a KastKing Spirale rod, 7'4", line anywhere from 15 to 17. When you're talking about spinner baits, there's a lot of different combinations, blade combinations. If you're just getting started, don't worry about blade combinations. Just grab your spinner bait and throw it. And as you get into it, you can get into the willow leafs being for clear water, and the Colorados and Indianas being for muddy water, but we'll get to that a little later in another conversation. Just grab your spinner bait and throw. When it comes to skirt color, white and chartreuse gets it done. Keep it simple. Reel is Bassinator Elite. 8 1-to-1 is what I throw. If you're buying your first reel, I would recommend like a 6-to-1 or a 7-to-1 reel. Something that's mid-range, not too fast, not too slow. And we talk about topwater fishing, throwing a frog. I would recommend when you're throwing a frog, get you some 50-pound braid. And the reason you want to do that is because most of the time you're throwing it around grass, and that braid don't stretch, so you can move that fish out of grass. Even in open water, that braid having no stretch lets you get good hook set. So, and you can throw braid on top water. You can throw braid on pretty much any moving bait, but you gotta have it with frog fishing. So it's kind of basic setup, rods and reels and line. But the biggest thing is just to keep it simple. You get, there's a whole bunch of endless scenarios, but I just keep it simple, especially when you're getting started. Get you some 15-pound line, whether it be fluorocarbon monofilament. Get you a rod and reel, get you one of these 4 baits, and go fishing and catch you a couple fish. Learn from there, and then you have way more rods and reels and you know what to do with. But start slow, start small. This is a basic foundation, and you can learn from that. But these baits work anywhere around the country, all year long, for the most part, if the water's not frozen. But that's just a simple way to get fishing and get going and put some fish in a bowl and have a good time. That's a good one. That's that frog that you like.